Hi guys, DUC here, welcome back to my political channel, and this video is an in-depth description of what my political ideology is. What it is, what's its characteristics, where it stands on the political compass, what it supports and what it doesn't support. From the username, you would probably guess that I am a conservative, and you would definitely be right. But to be more specific, I am a paleoconservative, or Paleocon for short. Paleoconservatives are very conservative, both socially and economically. However, I would argue that they're more conservative socially. For social matters, Paleocons support nationalism, identifying with one's nation, and extreme support for the interests of one's nation. Traditionalism, remaining consistent with tradition and opposing change if unnecessary. And Christian ethics, deciding what is right and wrong from a biblical perspective. For economics, we support protectionist capitalism, which is capitalism except regulated by protectionism, which is government regulation on the free market, which shields its domestic infrastructure from globalism and international trade. And another thing that paleoconservatism supports, and something that I definitely support, is something that I think can be considered both a social and an economic feature. Conservative paternalism, which means we believe that society works best for everyone in a hierarchical state, rather than in a state where everyone is at a similar class. So those are the types of both social and economic policies that paleocons support. And on the political compass, paleoconservatism is in the authoritarian right quadrant. So here's how paleoconservatism differs from other forms of conservatism. It differs from liberal and libertarian conservatism because libertarian conservatism is more libertarian both socially and economically. And where we differ from neoconservatism is most prominently in immigration policies and foreign affairs, because paleocons support protectionism more so than neoconservatism, and paleoconservatism has a lot more restrictive immigration policies, because it stresses keeping cultural identity consistent. The foreign affair policy for paleocons is a lot more isolationist, whereas neoconservatism tends to be more interventionist. So now that you know what paleoconservatism is, and know how to distinguish it from other forms of conservatism, here are my two favourite paleocons, my favourite politician and my favourite commentator. I'll start with my favourite politician, John Howard, who was Prime Minister of Australia from 1996 to 2007. He had very strong paternal economic policies, and socially he opposed multiculturalism, believing that it harmed national identity. Because of this, before he was Prime Minister, he suggested much more restrictive immigration policies, and this is also why he supported the One Australia policy in 1998. He was once confronted about his beliefs on multiculturalism, and he responded by saying, "I don't think it is wrong, racist, immoral, or anything for a country to say, we will decide what the cultural identity and the cultural destiny of this country will be, and nobody else." And my favourite Paleocon commentator is Andrew Boldt. Andrew Boldt is an Australian conservative political commentator who uses Sky News as a platform for his show The Boldt Report. And it is no secret that Andrew Boldt is a very controversial public figure. He has spoken on a lot of very controversial subjects. However, personally, I agree with most of the stuff that he has said in the past. And I believe he's a very good debater who can defend his points very well. Okay, so that is a video about paleoconservatism, my ideology. The comment section is there if you have any questions about it or any comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.